What is up, my fellow mobile gamers? In today's video, we are going over the best builds for 3 characters: Mona, Tang, and Lin. Subscribe to the channel, thumbs up this video, it is greatly appreciated. I think for this week, we're going to do kind of like best builds videos. So each day we'll do 3 different characters. All right, first up we have Mona. Mona. She is the very first character you get for absolutely free. The main use for her is going to be through the story campaign mission and farming XP. So I did a whole video about my best farmers guide where I show you how to set her up and do all that. I'm not going to talk too much about that, but just know that she's your main farmer, extremely good for getting XP and the campaign missions. The main set that you're going to be using is the Hades set for lifesteal. Or if you don't like that, you can go ahead and you can use the war machine to get that extra 30% attack bonus. Either one of these sets will be perfect for her. I personally like the lifesteal better. And then when it comes to the 2-piece set, what you're going to look out for is crit rate, where you can go with the sword set, which gives you a 25% chance to use a counter attack when you take damage. This is probably your better bet with the Hades set, because basically every time she gets attacked, there's a 25% chance, she'll counter attack. And then if she counter attacks, the Hades set means she's going to heal back even more. So that will probably be your best bet if you want to have her, just build her to be real high survivability. I'd go with the Hades and then the sword one to give you the counter attack. And if you just kind of want to make her like a nuker, like one-shotting people, then you would go with the plus 30% attack and then the crit rate increase. It's pretty obvious you're going to buff her attack as much as you can, dump all of your points into attack. One thing that I do want to mention with this, when you do get points, one particular stat, don't kind of like try and balance these or put them in 2 different categories. You always want to either put it all in attack, all in HP, or all in defense. And again, this is going to depend on the character. So some characters will benefit more for it in defense, some more for HP, some more for attack. For Mona, dump them all into attack. Now let's take a look at Tang. I can't say this last part. We're just going to say Tang. This is one of the legendary characters. This was my first legendary character I got. He is pretty strong. Now, he's not the best legendary character you can get. There are some better ones, but he's just overall a solid pick. He's really good for everything. For story, for grinding relics, for doing Sonic, literally everything. He's just solid A+ for everything. For the relic sets, it's pretty much the same as Mona. You're going to want to put the war machine to increase his attack. Or if you want to give him that survivability, you can go ahead and throw the Hades set on him. And then for the 2-piece set, you could go ahead with crit rate will be your best bet. I have the HP bonus on him right now, and that's just because these 2 relics I got are ridiculously strong. I got this plus 40 speed, so I mean, I just had to put it on him because I want him to go first. If you can get him to go first, then hey, that's a huge advantage to you, because his abilities, I mean, he's got some absolutely amazing abilities. Really good debuffer. I mean, you got stuff like Shackle, you got this one right here, you got Scorch, and then he has the shield where he absorbs everything. He absorbs all his enchantments, and then you get a really strong shield. So just buffing his max HP also really helps out a lot. So because of that, that's why I went with this one, where I get that 25% HP bonus. If you do happen to pull a duplicate of him, all of the extra energy that you're going to get into attack. All right, and finally we have Lin, the Tiger Lady. This is an epic. This is by far 100%. I don't care if you disagree with me. This is the best epic in the game, all right? She is the best epic character in the game, hands down. Has some awesome debuffs and puts out a ridiculous amount of damage. Stuff like speed down, defense down. You get crit rate. You have the bleed effect in here. Disease, so they cannot be healed. Really, just overall, absolutely amazing. Again, this is another character just similar to Tang, where you can literally benefit from any game mode. It doesn't matter if you're doing story mode relics, Sonic for your ascension, whatever it may be. Lin is absolutely phenomenal. Now when it comes to her relics, again, very similar. She's a damage dealer, so you can go ahead, you could throw the war machine on her, or you can go ahead and put the Hades to get that life steal. For the 2-piece, you can use the sword to get the 25% extra counter attack, or another one that I also like to use with her is the crit rate increase. And because of that, you take a look at her abilities and we'll notice that if this hit is a crit, then inflicts another 2 bleed debuffs that last 2 turns. So because of that, if you increase her crit rate and then you have a better chance of crit going off, you'll get that extra bleed debuff for 2 more turns, which is really, really good. I mean, bleed in itself, look, true damage equal to 50% of the debuff caster's attack at the start of the turn. So because of that, you want to have her attack as high as possible. That way they just kind of keep taking that passive bleed damage. And then again, for resonance, the same thing. If you happen to pull a duplicate of her, dump them all into attack. Again, you just want to buff all of her attack. But that is it for today, folks. Hope you guys and girls enjoyed the video. I just wanted to make a short one. Tomorrow we will cover 3 new characters. I'll try and change it up because we basically covered 3 attackers, so maybe tomorrow we'll cover, let's say, maybe like 3 support characters. Stay happy, stay safe, my friends. I'll see y'all later. Peace.